You guys always scaring the heck out of me. Always a good one, everybody. Thanks for coming in, hanging out here in the stream, everybody. Man, I remember that, man. That actually made my heart, like, palpitate. I'm easily scared, everybody. That's why it's so fun to jump scare me here in the stream. Right there. All right, let's get into it. Now, we're in some No Man's Sky. Now, do me a favor, put a 1 in the chat if that title has updated down there so we know it's good. There we go. Yeah, gives a carry booster. Exactly. Exactly. All right, so we're in some No Man's Sky. Now, we're managing my settlement. My settlement has turned into a city, everybody. It is quite massive. Look at this. Got landing pads. Oh, I didn't even approve some of these landing pads. These are just like got added automatically. Some of these buildings appeared out of nowhere. And I'm just micromanaging it here through the overseer's office. I got a little bit of my own base out on the outskirts here as well. But let's see what we got to do today. Make policy decisions. All right, let's go. Let's see. Policy decision. Improve our lives. Removes Kobo factory and puts in public drink pumps. Or sulfurine thing. All right. Our scientists are divided. Each have their own agenda. Should we support those who favor using technology to improve citizen welfare or direct funding to develop new industrial technology? Citizen welfare. Public drink pumps. Let's do that. Now, why am I doing citizen welfare? Well, that's because my settlement, which was in a huge deficit when I first got it, is actually making $750,000 per day. Yeah, it's making some dollar bills, everybody. So I have such a huge overhead. Oh, I brought my happiness up to 38% now, too. So productivity, I don't need as much productivity as I needed before. What I need is I need population happiness and then also to raise my population over here. So I'm working on that. So they're right here. Improve citizen happiness, right? Now I can get rid of maintenance costs. I can get rid of productivity. I can get rid of all this other stuff because once I get my citizens up and my happiness up, it'll automatically bring up our productivity over the long run. All right. So now we got to wait for a bit, though, for it to give us some more policy decisions. Let's go ahead and click on that so it pops up. About 30 minutes, okay? Or 22 minutes. How long on the battle? Oh, my God. Just perfectly synced with the battle. All right, after we do the battle, we got to remember to come back. Now, one of the things that I've been working on is just working in my own little base that I made out here in the back. I've got my ship out here. You can see I've got various different vehicles that we're working on. And then just a little tiny base in here with a whole bunch of batteries to keep all of my stuff going because I'm just using solar power right now, and all these batteries are full. But we were working on getting our kind of more obscure stuff that we very rarely do, like right here, cadmium. We're working on our cadmium stuff. We're going to work our way through the red systems, the green systems, the blue systems, and get all of those ones set up. And I feel like if we get those set up today, we're going to get it going on. Thank you also to Box Shaker. Thanks for having my back, everybody. I'm going to give you guys 1,000 kiss cats for being awesome. How are we doing on those retweets? We need one more retweet, everybody. Go ahead and click that link, the second link right there. Hit that like button, hit that retweet button. It does help out the stream tremendously. I appreciate all of those people who do that. So let's pop into some No Man's Sky and get it going on. Let's do it. Alrighty. Okie dokie. Well, let's see. Now, what we got going on over here? Why did I even leave my thing? You don't actually need to leave your thing here. You just go into fly mode like this. Whoop, and then you can just use... I love the camera fly mode. You know who needs this? New World. New World needs this for its photos. Like, you know how 76 has its photo mode? This is what New World needs for its photos, too. Now, what we got is we got 9 extractors going here, and we do not have anywhere close to enough of these storages. So we're going to work a bit on those storages right now. But while I was not even in the game, it's been collecting a bunch of cadmium, and it's collected about 9,000, which is really about how much you need in there. I'm going to put that in my high capacity slot because you only really need a full stack of whatever it is on these ones. You don't need to have 50,000 or 500,000 of this. Well, that's probably good enough. Well, let's let that run. Now, if I need another 10,000, guess what? It's only going to take 4 hours and 38 minutes, even if I'm not in the game. So I could go ahead, go take a nap for 5 hours, come back, or do something else for 5 hours, play another game or whatever, or work on some other stuff, and come back, and then boom, I have another 10,000, just like that. So we got cadmium. We got cadmium on lock. And this actually particular area that we found actually has a space station too. A red planet with a space station, which is somewhat rare. Now, we need to go to a green system. And I need to go ahead and bring up some of my discoveries here, and I'm going to mute the sound here. Back up with right mouse button. So Tycoon 34, we're going to call that, or T34. Let's go way back here to the beginning, because I know there's some green planets here toward the beginning. Tycoon System 7. Let's take a look at that. Data unavailable. If you see data unavailable, usually that means that it doesn't have a space station, but in this case, it does come up now. I think it was 8 that didn't have data available. This one does have data available, because I can see it right there. Corvax, metal processing, and whatnot. Satisfactory. This is satisfactory right there. We were playing that yesterday, and we were crushing that, man. We're making big, gigantic improvements to our stuff. Yeah, so let's go to Tycoon System 7 and see if we can set that up. Let's find it here in our space stations. System 7 there. Do we have any bases in System 7? There's a question. I don't remember. Let's just go to the space station, and then we'll go from there. Now, one of the cool things you can do when you go to the space station is it will also tell you, once you're there in that particular system, which bases are actually in that system that you're in now. It would be nice if it showed you on the list when you look at the planet itself or the system itself. It says these particular bases are in this system. That would be super useful. But we can just go ahead and teleport here like this. Get out of there. And then we'll go back in here, and then we'll look at our bases. Your bases here. And then we'll look and see if any of these say they're in the same system. Which it doesn't look like they are. Right there. Nope. Don't see any. And then let's go ahead and run on over to our ship. Fly on out of here and see if we can find some cadmium deposits. No, not cadmium, whatever it is I'm looking for on this one. Whatever the name of the one is I'm looking for here in the green system. Look at the suns. Look at the suns. All right. Wow, look at that ring system. So cool. All right, let's get inside our ship here, and there's a planet right here beyond the ring. Oh, undiscovered planet. Oh, we haven't done all these planets. There it is, Emerald. That's what we're looking for. And away we go. Of course, it has high sentinel activity. Well, that's not going to be good. Let's go. There we go. I don't know. I don't usually go to ones that have high sentinel activity, so let's see how many planets we got here. We got 1. We got 2. This one has activated emerald. I don't need that right now, but it doesn't mean I don't need it in the future. What do we got over here? Emerald, but not annoying sentinel. So yeah, let's go to that one instead. And literally, it's right here. A lot closer than that other one. Uh-oh, insufficient fuel. My bad. My bad, I gotta fuel up. Now watch this. Instead of using like those things or using tritium, I actually use pyrite. The pyrite works just as good, and it doesn't burn up all my tritium, which I need for other stuff. Tritium, among the most annoying things to collect, you gotta go shoot a bunch of beaters to collect it. Or you can try to find it in the auction hall, or the Galactic Trade Network, as they call it in here. You can find it in there as well. So we want to get this emerald set up. We also got uranium and salt and all of that over here. I could have sworn I had a uranium planet somewhere. Maybe I could go to that planet. Get that going on too. I don't know. But I feel like we'll make this one our emerald, because it doesn't really matter, because you can jump between systems across the whole galaxy if you want to, just by using your portals. Oh, look at this. Trade platform. No. Right off the bat. Wow. Okay, that's pretty lucky, everybody. That's just fate telling me to take over this base, everybody. I was saying this is where your base goes, Kismet. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can hopefully find a node nearby. Even if it's a C node, I'll take it. We'll leave our vehicle here, and we will head out. Search of some emerald. Now what I'm doing is I'm using the industrial search, right? And it says it's in this direction. About 300, which I would imagine be over the top of that hill. Back thing going. Why is my thing not working? It seems to be working. They fix that? Man, it's really awkward. What the heck? Maybe because it's so vertical. So vertical, so annoying. Alright. Where we at? 37. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Why do I always get the ones that are way up on the hill? Maybe over this way. Oh, I went past it. It's up here somewhere. Man, this is an awkward... Oh, whoa, we're literally right where I'm at. Let's see if this is emerald or something else. Uranium. Alright, not what I need. Not what I need, but thanks anyway. Okay. Let's try to run in the north direction. There we go. Because it was so vertical, it was acting really awkward. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, I can't believe I actually survived that, everybody. I was going to die there because I had no jetpack left. All right, to the north it is. All right, let's see if we can find another node maybe nearby. Again, it's calling me to grab that, but I'm not going to bother if it's not by my emerald. It's just one more base that I have to micromanage. Oh, here we go. Directly out that way. All right, let's go look. Maybe top of this mountain. Now, if this is close to that, I will get that as well as this. As to get them both at the same time. Oh, look at these freaky guys. So freaky. Very close. When you get about 10, you might as well just walk it from there. Come on, be emerald. More uranium. Ah, oh, come on. Come on. All right, fine. I tried. You don't find it within a couple, everybody. Usually there's only usually 2 nodes next to each other. I'm going to go ahead and get my ship. Move on. Now, if you can't find it, what I suggest to do instead of just walking, you can use your vehicle, your land vehicles. But I get in my ship, and I fly the heck out of there. I usually just choose north or south, whichever direction, and then I'll fly a good ways away. This is a mountainous area over here. Let's try to get past the mountains here. Cool looking though. I get down maybe into this valley here. There's some on the surface level, but we're not looking for surface level stuff. We're looking for deep core drilling right now. Alright, out we go. And let's try it again. Alright, come on. What we got? Oh, pretty close. 800 in that direction. Alright. There we go. Ah, now we're getting it going all. Whoop, whoop. Get back into my little jumping thing you got to do there. 65. Sometimes he jumps, he goes straight up. Where you really want him to go at an angle like that. That's what he was doing earlier, just doing that jumping straight up stuff. Very close. Nice flat spot here, like this. Salt. Nope. Well, I tried.
Radiation protection falling.
So cool. Alright, back on it. Now, you make sure you keep going the same direction, everybody. Otherwise, you're going to run back on the same nodes that you already found. Let's go up over this hill. Mountain. And you try to go about 600 to 1,000 away from your previous node, and that should show you a next node over there. But I'm trying to get more in the valley down here. Oh, we got a thing down here. Let's just land right here. I'm not after that. I'm after the emerald. But, hey, since we happen to be nearby. 300 that way. Alright. Let's get to it. You want to double check it every now and again so you're not getting too off mission here. This planet is very, very vertical. Close. Again, I'm not looking for that actual resource there. Look at that freakiness. That's freaky. Freaky.
Radiation protection falling.
Another 90 in this direction. Sometimes you bump into those plants, and the plants make you go whoop, straight up instead of at an angle like this. I'm hitting Q and then spacebar, and you have to do it in kind of quick sequence. Oop, I went past it. You got to do it in quick sequence, otherwise he doesn't jump forward. He just literally goes straight up and down. Really? Right where that plan is? Come on. Now, finding it's usually the hardest part. Now, I don't care if it's a C node or whatever, because I don't need that much. There it is, right there. All right, we're ready. Okay, cool. Let's do a base. Now, I don't usually put it right in the center of the concentration. I'll put it off to the side here, and then I'll go ahead and claim this as mine. And if there happen to be anything else nearby, like there is that base that's nearby, over there where you can see my ship is, up to the north, that is also mine now. I can go over there and build by that base if I want to. But what I really want is I want this right here, which is my emerald. And I'm going to go ahead and look at my concentration numbers right here. I should have done it before before the thing went away here. And I want to try to get that as high as possible. That's probably good enough. I hit the center spot like that. It'll tell me that is somewhat the center of where that extraction is going to be. Then we'll go into build mode, and now that we have access to all of our other build stuff, because we've got our stuff going on, our what do you call it? Our base computer down. Now this will also take out part of the world, though I find that what happens is it has a tendency to come back after a while. Even if I put that in and I do this, this has a tendency to come back again. So we'll do a test on this one. We'll go ahead and open it up a little bit, but I'm not going to put anything over there because I just know it's going to come back over time. We'll go ahead and build out some stuff here. Let's go ahead and go to our fly computer, our fly camera. And now what we want to do is we want to put our extractors around that particular area. So let's go in, grab some industrial extractors, which are going to be under power. Right here, mineral extractors, and then again, B to our fly camera. And we're going to try to get that going. Now, we can't get it going because we don't have enough plates, so we're going to make a crazy ton of plates. I wish I could hold the button down. But I can't. I have to press it 60 times.
Product constructed.
There we go. All right. Again, back at it here with the fly computer. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and put them down. And I usually start with the middle 3. Now, you can't put them vertically, so you're not missing out on any... Oops. I hit E. E does not put it down. Left mouse puts it down. There we go. Playing too much other games. Alright, we'll start with that. And then we'll go ahead and we'll try to get our power going on here. Right click. Electrical wires. Let's see. Let's connect the back of these together. Alright, back of those connected. Then we'll also put in our supply pipes. There we go. Now we got those 3 going. And then we're going to go ahead and do another row. Like that. Same thing. Oh man, they're really close. Let's connect them across this way. And across that way. And then we'll also connect this middle one together. And just for redundancy, what the heck, we'll connect it across that way too. Then we'll also put our supply pipes in. Across this way. In the front. And then we'll take this one here and we'll run it to the one in the back. And there we go. Now remember, this one is the center. This one here. So we want to go ahead and put some more here in the back. We want to make sure that we are lining those up properly. It doesn't really matter because I'm going to be collecting while I'm not even online. So you can let this run for a week because we only play it once per week. So I can let it run for a really, really long time and not worry about it. Again, this isn't my first rodeo. It's my first time playing the game. I have played for literally hundreds of hours. Some people play for thousands of hours. More power to you, bro. Sadly, I do not have that much time, but I do try to play a lot. Get my time in. All right. Just going to cross-connect that across there. There we go. Okay, those are all connected together. Let's make sure that we also have connected these across, across this way. And just for fun, we'll also connect this side over here. Why not? There we go. Now we got that done. Now we're going to need some power for these. Now, normally I can go ahead and just put down some solar and do it that way. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and look for some electromagnetic power. So we can try to do that today as well. That's an infinite amount of power. And so we'll go ahead and search and see if we got any of that nearby. Oh, we do. Oh, it's not too far either. It's only about 300 that way. So I say we go get some power. Let's go. Oh, it's over here by this. Interesting. I always find that stuff very, very interesting. Let's see if I overdid it. Oh, wow. Really? Right next to that base. Wow. Okay. That's fate lending a hand right there, everybody. Literally power right next to a location. Very rarely happens that you have a power really close to an actual physical location that you find. But all right, so here's our electrical power right here, and we're going to go ahead and move our hotspot over here where that density is. Right there. Okay, now we got this going. You're like, Kismet, how can you build so far away? Well, if I look at my base computer, which is way over there, I'm only about 268 away. But you can actually extend your base really far out, especially if you're trying to get power. Maybe it's 900 out. Well, you just keep running a power line all the way out there. You run a long one and then a short one, and a long one and a short one, long one, short one. This way, because otherwise you can't move forward and do the next one if you don't do the short one. The short one is where you stand to do the next one, and then the short one again, a long one and a short one, so on. Basically, it's just extending your base further and further out. You go 1,000 in both directions, so it's 2,000 in a gigantic circle. So you can literally make a base 2,000 wide in a round circumference. It's pretty awesome. I have never made one that big, but I know I could if I wanted to. Now we're going to go ahead and put some power down. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's toggle. Let's take that out. There we go. I like how it really heals back the world, too, when it does that. It's kind of cool. I'm going to try to square this off a little bit and bring it up. Now, vertically, it doesn't really matter. As long as you're lined up on that little central area, you'll be fine. I like to have lots of room like this. There we go. Ship's going by. Yeah, right overhead. And then we'll go back into building. We'll do that battle here in just a second. Let me go ahead and finish up this power. And then we'll go ahead and put a generator here. Now, how many of these are we going to need? That's a good question. Because you got to know how much power that it's actually going to generate based on the node at which you're at. So you have to actually put it down first and figure out how much power one of these is putting out. So it's 149, but we're going to round up to about 150. And then you have to say to yourself, okay, how much does an extractor take, right, per each one? And that one takes 50. So roughly we can do about 3 of these, you know, actually really 2. Because if it doesn't have 50 power, it's really just 2. So we can do 2 each, and we're doing 9, right? So you got to say, okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. You get the general idea. You got to do them in groups of 2s. So for every 2, we're going to do 1 of these, right? So that's 2. This is 4. This is 6. And, oh, if I had more metal plating. There's more metal plating made here. You need like a metal plating bundle. You're going to need a ton of those. Okay. And let's see. 2, 4, 6. This is going to be 8. This is going to be 9, 10. And this will be 11, 12. And you're like, okay, why are you making all that extra power? Well, that's going to be for all the other stuff that you might need, like a portal or stuff like that. I mean, you might as well have too much power than not enough, if you know what I mean. You definitely want to have a good amount of power. Now I'm going to go ahead. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I didn't need these. Okay, that was my fail, everybody. I must have hit E or something. Wasn't paying attention. That was my bad there. That was my bad. Hold on. Go back into build mode. Act like I'm building something. Go hit C, then hit X and X. All right, my bad. My bad. Wrong thing. Wrong thing there. Let's do that again. Right there. Right there. So if I have 9, extractors, I usually do. If it's a C node. Right? I usually do, the power's a C node. I usually do 6 of them. Just so I have extra power. Alright, and this is getting to be a lot of fail. This one here in the back is not good, so we've got to go here. We've got to go, this whole new system is a little awkward. I want to get rid of this power line. X to delete. Nope, did not delete it. Okay. There we go. Okay. Don't get this yet. Just stay with it. Okay, power there, power there. Now, how do I know it's working? You literally just go in and look at how much power it's generating now. All right. 883 power being generated. Currently no batteries. Let me go ahead and take care of my oxygen support. Let me take care of my hazard support here. A nice ion battery. And then we'll go ahead and put a battery over here, or maybe 2. Now the batteries are there not because I need batteries. They're there because this is a perpetual power. It'll never stop. Whether you're online or offline. But I usually put a few batteries in there like this, just in case I put too many extractors or something like that. Also, cool thing about the battery is that it gives you this right here, grid power usage, over here on the other end. So usually I put the batteries on the other end so I don't have to run all the way over here to see what my power grid is doing. So you don't really need them over here. So we'll go over here and again take these back out again. You don't need them on this side. I just put them down just to give you a sample. Okay, now we need to take this and we need to run this back to our base, which is way over there, or we go to the base and we could run it this way. Either way. And so we're going to go ahead and start running this power. Up in this direction. Now you can run it underground and do all of that. And we'll continue to run that here in just a second. But let's do this battle first, then we'll come back. To battle! Alright, how are we looking now? Now we're up to 60 units. Alright, now you guys are stepping it up. If you're stepping it up, I will continue to run battles. If you don't step it up, then I'm going to say, hey, it's not even worth your time, everybody. Not worth your time unless you step it up. Let's go. Come on. We're going to do battles all day long. We're going to go into battle mode here in just a bit. We're going to keep these battles going. I want you guys to get maximum loot out of this event. I want you to unlock your legendaries. I want you to unlock all of these new units that they got fired up. So I want to try to do as many battles as I can today. Let's get it in and get it going. Bam, get that guy. Yeah. Now we're talking. Look at this. Walking all over him. And that is a big W. Bam. Now, we hit 100 units, everybody. I'm going to give you guys 1,000 kiss caps every time we do. Oh, look at that. Epic scrolls there for Shred, Paul, Tardis, the last splash, Rotisserie G walking away with it. Rotisserie coming in, showing how it's done. Look at that. 6 units right there. Rotisserie G, nice job. You're our unit MVP. And SP Wolf coming in as our actual MVP. Oh, tie. There's a tie right there. Wolf Tech and Runza tying for MVP status with 1 kill and 11 assists. Awesome. I love to see you guys stepping it up there. Nice. Let's go on to the next battle. Come on, we want to get you guys some more loot. Where we're going to go here? Let's go center line. Again, I'm going to call out the Bannerman this time. I'm going to back you guys up. I'll let you guys be the front man, get all the kills and all the assists so you guys get all the loot. I don't need the loot. I got 9,000 gold. Oh, speaking of, let's go ahead and see if we can finish some of these quests. I keep forgetting. Get some of these candy thingies. I wonder what those candy things buy. We'll have to look in the store and see what those candy things get. What do the candy things get? You can get Epic Book Artillery, support Stream Raiders. You can get the Shadowman Warrior, the Mage, Poltergeist Chest, which gives you scrolls, gold, and a chance for Halloween skins. How many do I got right now? I have 360. All right. Well, I can buy the big package. Come on. Let's buy the big package, everybody. Let's buy this artillery one. Let's go. Boom. Boom. Thank you for supporting Stream Raiders. Your Epic Book Artillery has been equipped. All right. So I now have the Epic Book Artillery one. Cool. I love the idea of this whole entire game, everybody. I think they really did a phenomenal job on it. I really do. I enjoy playing it all the time. Super fun. All right, let's keep on keeping on. And again, I got my scrolls. The problem is most of my units are max level, so this is giving me scrolls for max level units there. Doesn't help me. Oh, my mage upgrade again? Really? Wow. Wow. Look at that, everybody. Holy moly. That is a level 30 legendary. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that puts me way up there, everybody. That puts me within two characters of legendary triple 15 max level characters. So yeah, that is now my highest level character and most epic character, the Mage, which is funny irony because I normally play Mage class. That's normally my primary class back in the day. All right, back to the battlefield, everybody. Let's do this. Come on, put your units down. Max out those units. Let's go. All right, now while we were waiting, my hazard protection is going down. All right, let's get into it. Let's go ahead and get our electric wiring going. And we're going to go ahead and run this. Keep it going. Vertical action right here. Vertical line running right there, everybody. Alright, now this is too far. I won't let you do it, so we gotta find a little happy medium. Whoa. Looks like we could probably put it there. Keep it going.
Radiation protection falling.
Duh. And then have it sticking out right there. Make sure you have it sticking out a little bit so you can find it, because boy, it is hard to find this stuff later on, I tell you. And then right there. Now we can really send it here, way over to there. And we can just tie it straight in. There they go. Look at them all starting up. Awesome. Now we should also build ourselves a little bit of a location here. So I'm going to build it out as a little bit of a overhang. And one of the things, see how this does this? It's really annoying when you're building. Just hit B for your fly camera, and it doesn't do it anymore, which is really, really helpful. All right, let's go ahead and build this out a little bit here. Give ourselves some room for our storage. And then what I like to do is I like to build my little habitat far away from where these extractors are, because otherwise, you know, you're sitting there over the whole entire time. So if I move away from them, I'll try to get to a point in which I'm far enough away where it no longer does the shaking. See that? Great tip for you. Now I'm just going to use a basic cylindrical room, which is one of my favorite ones to use in the game. It's just so easy to go and do that. Put a door on it. Now, we're not taking any atmosphere damage or anything like that. We can also go ahead and build again and use our fly camera and just fly right out the door. Now my character's nice and safe in there. He's not taking any environmental damage. And I can go ahead and do all the stuff that I need to do out here, which is why this game is so awesome. We'll go ahead and connect this. Do not connect it to the door, everybody. You connect it to the door, it's going to close the door. You want to connect it to the side. Now that's got power from all of this. And then we need a bunch of these supply depots. Let's get these going on. I wish there was a snap for these darn depots, but there's not. So you have to just kind of visually do it. You know what? I should probably connect these first before I move to the next line. Sometimes it's, you put them too close together, they're hard to connect and make sure you got them all connected. Because if you miss one or you miss a major connection between these, you're basically gonna be missing a whole lot of your storage. So I'll cross connect these as well, something like that. And then I'll also connect these into the system like that. And now this is extended how much of this it can have. And let's make some more plates over here. Wow, that's way faster. I'm gonna do it like that from now on. All right, that's nice. B, fly on out of here. And then more supply depots. Tie that into the system. I usually put down as many as I can until I run out of ferrite dust, even though I have a massive ton of ferrite dust going on. Connect that across the front. I don't know, I just feel like redundantly connecting that across. And there we go, ran out of ferrite dust. All right, well, that was appropriate timing. Now, the next time I come back here and I check this storage in about 5 hours, it's going to have 11,000 emerald. That'll be enough, because you usually only carry 9,999 on your character anyway, in a full stack. Like if you look at the full stacks here, it's 9,000. So I don't usually need more than a single stack of emerald. Right now I have 81, but you can see my cadmium now is at 9,000, so we'll max out our emerald. And the other one we want to max out is our idiom. But we're about out of time, so we'll probably do idiom next time. And we could probably go make some money. Let's go make some money. How'd you like to go make $250 million? You want to go make that real quick? Yeah, let's go make $250 million. You're like, Kismet, no way. I'm like, oh yeah, right here in a minute. Watch this. We'll make some carbon nanotubes first. We'll teleport out of here. We'll go make some money. Let's do it.
Product constructed.
For some reason, this thing's been acting funky. Cannot build object too close. Yeah, but I go into my fly camera, then all of a sudden I can build it. No, I don't know. That's been acting funky lately. Yikes. All right, there we go. Now, if you notice, it's automatically got power, and that's because it's connected to the building. It'll automatically do that. Now, one of the cool things you can do now that my power grid is all connected to each other is I can go ahead and just put a battery right in here. And those batteries will snap right in here. And those batteries are there just so I can check the power system. So right now, 480 is being used. I'm producing 883 power right now. So that just tells me a bit about my grid usage. Do I need the batteries? No, because I have perpetual power, so you don't really need it. But it does allow you to take a look at your overall power and your charge rates and all of that stuff as well, if you want to look at your overall power system. Now, something else I suggest is to put another door on the other side of this. If I can find my door thingy. There we go. Put another door here. And then go ahead and go into my fly camera. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead, just to make it nice and convenient, in case we do need to use our vehicle, we're going to go ahead and attach. Come on, you. We're going to try to attach anyway. Come on. Sometimes it likes to be feisty. Come on, attach. I know you work there. There we go. And we'll attach our ship thing here. All right, so every time we pop in here, it'll automatically put the ship right onto there. And so if I need the ship, say I'm going to go get another resource here, like salt or something, I can go ahead and get in my ship. Now, you don't normally want it aiming at your base. Probably not your best idea. But it'll actually lift off vertical first, and then you could fly over the top in this case. So that's going to do its thing. And we're going to go ahead and make ourselves $250 million. Let's go. Right now. Let's go get some more dollar bills. Right here, activated idiom. Now, I've actually had it where I'm making $500 million every single time I log in. That's right. Let's see. I got lucky this week and found an S-Class activated idiom and power supply, only stacked at 4 levels, though. Well, there you go, a better creed. That's what you do, man. That's how I make my money. That's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go ahead and bounce over here. Now, I've been doing this for a while. I have been doing this for a while on this particular playthrough, about 90 hours in, which is a pretty long playthrough for me, considering I only played a couple hours a week, if you think about it. And so, again, I don't try to, play a game out and just burn myself out on it. I really enjoy this game, so I like to take my time and, go on the journey. But I'll give you a little, just a teeny sample of my base here. Let's go ahead and do this. So this one's actually one of my smaller ones. But yeah, a little bit of storage going on that one, everybody. If you've never seen that one before. And then over here on the other side as well, I have 24 instead of 9 running over there because it goes at a much higher speed. And you can see this planet sucks, bro. It's a very foggy planet. But what it does do is it collects about $250 million in activated idiom. And I've done $500 million. I haven't done $1 billion yet. But the thing is you don't have that much stuff to spend it on anyway. Well, I don't even have enough room in my inventory. I'm going to right-click that. I don't have enough room in my inventory. I got to put some of this stuff away. All right, let's put some of this stuff away here. Can we get it in here? Yes. This we'll put in here. Star bulbs. Or backs. Oh boy, look at that. Oh, we got all the silver too. We got to work on that. Not enough room for silver there. Let's throw it on the starship. Now, I could put this stuff also on my starship, by the way. Man, we got to burn some of this stuff up. Nope. No, not in there. Let's just put that on the starship. Antimatter, that we can put in there. Silicon powder. Now, you notice that some of these actually show up, even though it says it's full, like Gravino ball there, nitrogen doesn't show up. That's because there's already some of that already in there. See, in my storage. There's some of that sac venom already in there for it to stack with. My high capacity slot, there's already some pure ferrite. Pungium, there's already some in my storage. you get the general idea. We're going to make some room here because, man, we do not have enough room to picking up all this random junk. There we go. Now, more often you want to put it in your cargo here. And you see I've unlocked all my cargo slots, my technology slots, and also my general slots. And you need to have a lot of room if you're going to pick up 250,000 resources in a single shot, or 215,000 in this case. Boom, there we go. Now, if I go into the actual Galactic Trade Network here, which I've already crashed the market on this particular one, you're going to see that it's actually not worth that much. Right over here. Right here. So it's worth about 793,000. Which actually isn't... That's idiom. Boy, that's not right. I was going to say, that's not worth that much. Hold on. Where's my activated idiom? Where are you hiding? It's hiding in here somewhere. I will find you and I will sell you. Did I put it on my ship or did I put it on me? Put it on me. Okay, something funky there. Something funky I'm not seeing. All right, sell. There it is. All right. So it's only going to say 38 million. And that's because it has minus 80%, because I've already crashed the market here. Now, don't go into the center of the universe, into other people's locations, and crash the market, because that's a jerk thing to do. Don't do that. But what I do is I go to my different locations, because some people told me, hey, Kismet, you could just go to one of the random people who land their ship and talk to them, and it doesn't affect the market. I understand, but that feels a little cheating to me, so I avoid doing that. I just go to space stations, and I've, let's see, I've got space station, which one's the highest one right now? I think 32 is our highest one, or 34? 33. I probably went to 33, so let's find 32. There's 33 there. We got 32. Where are you at, 32? Apparently not in any of these. All right, well, let's go 31. And so what I'll do is I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and keep crashing the markets across there, or I'll go to the end and I'll work my way back down again, which is what I'm doing right now. So I went to the other one last time. We did that. And what you want to do is you want to make sure it's not saying minus 80%. That's just pretty much what you want to do. But again, it feels a little cheater-esque to me. Whoa, what the heck? It feels a little cheater-esque to just go to one of the people who are landing out here and then do it that way. So I don't do that. So if it feels like cheating, I don't do it. All right, so let's go over here, because this way at least you have to put a little bit of effort into it. Now look, it's minus 0.8. That's really good, everybody. Of course, it'd be great if it was like plus 80%. Then I'd get double my cash almost. But that's 202 million, just like that. And here we go, trying to get back up to $1 billion again. I had $1 billion. I spent $1 billion. I spent several billion already here in the game. Making money really not that hard after a while, everybody. Once you understand a bit of the mechanics of the game, that's going to become way easier. If you're struggling early game and you're like, oh man, I saw that epic ship that I wanted and then it flew away because you didn't have the money. I've had that many times. I've played through the game 20, 30 times, everybody. I've started over many, many, many times. I've played through the games as they've been developing it over the years, and right now it is phenomenal. So I'm not going to be restarting anytime soon, but game is really, really great now. So let's go ahead and head back to our primary red trade base over there, which I think is pretty awesome. Oh, wait, that's red trade base. No, we want Tycoon Red. That's what we want. Also notice that the thumbnails are working now, by the way. We should go take a new thumbnail of our primary base. Let's go. Take a new thumbnail. We'll go ahead and do some stuff. I think I learned how you stack to avoid diminishing returns. Yeah, you can do that. They have added diminishing returns to extractors, and thus it takes longer. But again, I play once a week, so it only takes like a couple days for it to fill that up. And then what do you have to spend it on, right? Because you're waiting around for your S classes to pop up. I got an exotic, a bunch of S classes of various different ships. I really think they should increase the amount of ships you can have, so you can create like a whole ship fleet of ships that you can have different ones. And so if you're a collector like me, I would put them on display. That's what I would do. I would go and I would put them on display, out here in my main thing of all my various different ships. Just like I would with vehicles, right? You got your vehicles laying around, put those all on display as whatnot. Now, it's my settlement here. We want to go ahead and catch up on it. Now, it's gone to an S-Class several times, but it likes to bounce around. It goes S-Class, B-Class, S-Class, C-Class, S-Class, A-Class. It bounces around from one to another. Right now, I'm trying to build up my people's happiness. I've got plenty of cash to keep the settlement going. All right, greet the settlement visitor. All right, let's see. What do we got? A visitor, citizen Utah, has called us to provide refuge. They offer experience as a cybernetician and present their qualifications. Let's see. Removes a specialized researcher. Adds feature professional cybertarian. Gives +1 population growth, but costs me more maintenance per day. Well, that's what I want. Yeah, party all, bro. Party all. There he goes. All right, let's go ahead and check our settlement now. And let's go ahead and check out that status. Oh, yeah. All right, baby. Come on. Run that up. Run it up. And yes, professional cybertician, which literally replaced the one I just added previously. Right there, which was boosting my happiness. But that's okay. It's okay. We want to see the increased productivity. I really want to get rid of that one. Maintenance costs and these ones, I want to get rid of those. I should really look at these first before I replace them. But, oh well. Oh well, it's working. And so we'll keep on at, hey, what's up? A bunch of people love to come in my overseer's office and hang out. Okay, so we got that going on. We got our $1 billion almost going on as well. Now what we need to do is we need to get over here to our ship. And we need to take care of some other stuff up here up in space. Let's go. All right. Now we get up here in space, everybody. We look around. It's around here somewhere. Heck if I know where it's at. Where are you hiding? There we go. Oh, look at this fleet. Man, wouldn't it be awesome to have a big old fleet like that? It is awesome. I'm the one who owns that whole fleet right there, everybody. That's literally millions and millions of dollars. I got the giant Star Destroyer. Now, is all of these S-classes and all of that? No. I take my time, everybody. I you know, game achievements is not tied to my real life ego. Some people are. Some people are like their ego is tied to them being strong in PvP or having everything in the game, or I'm the best at doing everything in the game. You know, you need to uncouple your ego with that kind of stuff. I think, but that's just me. I just do it and enjoy the journey, everybody. That's the most important about any game. I try not to burn myself out on any single game. That's why I play multiple games at the same time. Wow, only 18 minutes on that reset on that. And there we go. I own this. This is my ship. Now, I also have some other ships over here, including some exotics and other things like that. I've got that one over there. I've got this nice exotic there. Got some S-classes. Even the starter ship, because I'm going to take that starter ship, everybody, and I'm going to max it out, and I'm going to make it into an S-class eventually. We'll get around to it. I mean, I literally have $1 billion. I can go do it right now if I want to. But I think they should add more ships to the game so you can create a whole, like, collection of them. I think that would be super fun. All right, let's go in here and see what we're up to. Let's go ahead and collect our loot from our fleet command here. Now, I just click through all of this. I just do debrief, clicky, 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 click. And then I look at it afterwards. Found a rare item there. Activated idiom, dirty bronze, sac venom, activated idiom, geosite, aerosite, bikini daggers, ferrite, semiconductors, parcel of ancient pearls. Look at that. And I got myself some dollar bills right there. $1.7 million. Now, why can I not move? All right, come on. Let me leave this thing. All right, thank you very much. And that is round number 1. Let's go round number 2. Get those as well. Let's go. Left clicking, exit expedition, clicky click. Clicky 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 clicky. You're gonna see I'm gonna get a bunch more stuff there. Not to wait for it to kind of cycle because he's stuck in the thing. There we go, and then leave the station. And on to the next one. That's right, you can do up to 5 of these command station with a total of 25 ships out and about doing your bidding. I rarely ever even look at this stuff anymore, but I just let it, grab it, and throw it on my main ship. Almost about 800,000 credits there. Not that I need it, but I'll still take it. And you see I've got various different plants here. Now, there's something funky going on with the ship over there, because that actually does end. But I just have a huge area opened up. And did you know what we found out? I thought it was only 6 levels that you could have, but you can actually have 12 levels on this ship. Like this. You could have all of this times another one up above that and another one above that, 12 high on this particular ship. You could have a large area for plants or whatever else you're doing up here. There's not really much to do on your ship. Hopefully they add more fun things to do when you're editing your ships and stuff. Hopefully they got that on their long-term list. All right, more loot. Let's get it. Left clicking, exiting, waiting for it to grab all the loots. Come on. Let's go. Storage augmentation. That's a nice one. Now, I rarely... whoa, hello. That was a good one. 3 million there. Now, again, you want these ships to pay for themselves because, you know, you spent millions of dollars on these ships. They should go out and make you some money to reimburse you for all that upfront cost that you spent. Debrief commander. Clicky, 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 clicky. And here. Now, another thing about sending them out on expeditions is the fact that they will eventually upgrade your frigates, which are the smaller ships. It'll actually upgrade those from different tiers, from maybe you started with some C classes to Bs to As, and then up to S classes. So you definitely want to send them out on some missions to get them upgraded over time. Okay, let's take a moment here, go into first person, grab ourselves some resources. Let's go. Now, you'll see me scale this up tremendously, everybody, where I'll have one gigantic row of, you know, frost and one gigantic row of these plants here and so on and so forth. Eventually. I like to do the outside rows sometimes. Sometimes I'll just do the inner part. Sometimes I'll just do the sides. And sometimes I won't collect it at all. Over here. We're still working on our Gek nip, as they call it, kind of like catnip, but for Gek, which are the peeps that are one of the various different types of peeps you run into. Now, there are some areas in which you can make even more money than collecting resources, and that's like chlorine. You can go in and do chlorine, but chlorine requires you to micromanage all that chlorine and then collect it and do all of that. You're welcome to go ahead and do that if you want. Me, I just passively collect massive tons of cash while I'm not even online. I like that. I'm not even in the game, and it's making me money. And that's why they call me the Space Tycoon, everybody. Look at that. Look at that. Imagine that. Just rows and rows and rows and rows and rows, and then another level. Rows and rows and rows and rows, and another level. And rows and rows and rows. You can do that all day, every day, everybody, if you want to. It's all on you. Go for it. Let's go ahead and save a little bit. Get our light on. Where's my light at? There we go. All right. Now let's see if I got enough fuel to get this fired up again. Let's go. Let's see what we got. I usually go for the longest one first. It's a combat patrol. Cool. I can get to use my nice S-Class combat ships. Let's go, baby. S-Class ship there. Let's get some more combat ships. I'm just going to just send just the combats after that one. 850 tons. All right, 850 tons it is. Let's go ahead and go to our freighter, which is now getting loaded up with sweet, sweet loot. Let's throw all that into our storage if we can. Activated copper there, semiconductors. We'll come back to all this stuff later on. Oh, idiom. I can put that on me. Chromatic metal. Geosite. Antimatter on me. Wow, that's some more activated idiom. Put that away. Again, try to put as much away as you can, just so it doesn't get too overwhelmed with stuff. Alright, we already did this one. These are all things that I probably want to get rid of eventually. Storage augmentation, which I think I already have in there. Yep. Keen dagger. Coronium is full. Dirty bronze is full. This is our fuel. These we'll deal with later on. Into sight. We've got room for just a couple of those in there. And there we go. You're like, Kismet, why don't you have S-Class everything? Well, I just haven't got around to it yet. You know how it goes. Alright, so how much is that? That's 10. That's 1,000 fuel right there. Okay, let's go ahead and do this again. Combat patrol. And I like to always have a support because it reduces the overall cost of your fuel. And there we go. And I rarely ever use these upgrades. I haven't upgraded my ships. I don't upgrade my main ship, my freighter. I don't upgrade my main ship that I'm flying, like my thing. I don't do any of that, even vehicles and things like that, until I get S-Class stuff. If I have an S-Class ship, then I'll upgrade it. Other than that, I don't bother, because it's just, I know I'm just going to get an S-Class eventually and then redo all of that anyway. So, I don't bother doing it, but you're welcome to. It's your deal. Go ahead. Let's go ahead and do a discovery one. I always send a combat run. Let's see, discovery. What do we got? Industrial trade, support. Okay. Come on, let's send some industrial. Let's send this support. More industrial. Not really industrial, but let's go ahead and just do trade as well. 550 tons there. Let's go ahead and make our 200 if we can. Where's my 200? Oh, over here. 200 tons. There we go. Let's just make a bunch of that so we don't have to keep coming in and out of there 50 times. There we go. Alright, there we go. And do this again. Combat, industrial, support, send a, not a trade one, another industrial. And you know what, let's send 2 supports on that one and really reduce it by another 100 tons. Let's go. Alright, what else we got? Industrial, alright, and then balanced over here. Let's do the balanced one first. Here, and trade, combat, industrial, and support is the other one I'm thinking of. Support right here. Boom. That one off and running. Industrial one down here. All right, we're going to try to use the rest of our industrials here. Always start with a combat, and then industrial, and then we need a support. There we go. I try to find a good balance between all of those. You could just go all one, but I like to kind of mix it up. And this is a combat one. I don't really have any more combats, so I've used those up. So you know what? Let's go ahead and send combat with a bunch of supports and maybe a trade one. Yeah, it's a 2-star difficulty with a 2-star fleet rating, so that's going to be fun. We'll see how that works out. And there we go. Now I just sent out 25 ships to go get me some money, as I like to do. Now this is the kind of stuff, you want to set all this stuff in motion, everybody. You want to set all the collecting in motion. You want to set your ships in motion. You want to have as many multitasking things going at the same time. Right now I'm collecting uranium. I'm collecting rusted metal so I can make ferrite dust. I'm collecting oxygen. I'm collecting radiated idiom right now, as well as a whole bunch of host of other resources like silver and gold and so on, all at the same time, as well as sending out 25 different ships to collect me loot. And so on. So multitasking is the best. Plus, also making a bunch of various different resources that I need for when I'm doing crafting and whatnot. Right? So you want to have as many things going as possible, and then log out and let it do all of that while you're not even on. Yeah, that's the best. Let's go. To battle! That is the best, everybody. It's the best when you guys are crushing it. There we go. 60 units now. All right, come on. Let's fire it up. Let's do some battles here. Come on. Let's do it. Yeah, you definitely want to avoid those diminishing returns for sure. Better Creed, I hope you're getting tons of loot. Hope you're getting tons of cash as well. Finding those nice S-classes. Congrats on your S-class. I'm still looking for my S-class fighter. I have not found it yet. I'm a little tempted to break out that exotic and get that going. But I actually found an exotic when I actually had cash to buy it, which is amazing. I rarely ever do. I rarely ever do have it. But now I can buy pretty much anything in the game. The most expensive thing in the game is like one of those freighters, like 300,000 or 300 million. Sorry, 300 million for that. And I have obviously like $1 billion, so I can buy like 3 of them if they'd let me. Which they don't. They don't let you do that. You can only have one. Let's see. TARDIS, Last Splash, Reaper, and Shredflex walking away with a bunch of loot. Ming Mong, MVP with the 6 kills and 5 assists. Awesome sauce. All right, now it's time to step it up. Epics right here. Come on. Put down as many units as you can. If you don't put down that many units, you're not going to get the loot. Come on, let's put them all down, as many as you can. I'm going to go full-on Kismet hardcore mode right here, bringing in the big gun. That's right. Bringing in me. That's right. The Wasteland Tycoon. There I am. Look, I'm in a game, everybody. Right there. Look at me. Go ahead and put your units down. We're going to try to wipe these guys out. Grab as much loot as we can. Get you maximum loot here. Now, if you guys have a chance on this one of getting a blue chest, which could give you a free skin. So be watching for that, as well as I give away a bunch of skins here on the stream. A bunch of giveaways here as well. Now, what's going to happen, everybody, is going to go to my office. I'm going to give you guys some love, and then we're going to go into battle mode. That's where I go ahead and do battles all day long and keep the battles going for all of you. So let's go do that. And I'm going to go ahead and save one more time there in No Man's Sky just to make sure. Now, let's show you guys some love. There's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 caps for being awesome, for being here and being part of the Kismet Love Train. Appreciate each and every one of you. Now, we're not going to go away. You just won't see or hear me, but you will be able to stay in here and get yourself tons of Kiz caps just by lurking in the channel, by the way. So you definitely want to keep on lurking, as well as you can go ahead and check out my full schedule. Boop, right here. We got Thursday on lock now. We got the daily ops done. We got a bunch of our weekly done as well. We played some No Man's Sky. Later on, we're going to do level 35 expeditions tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be back live here on stream, but I will keep the battles going all day, so you can have about 9 hours of battles here on the stream, so stay around for those epic Stream Raider battles. Then about 10:30, we'll actually do the expeditions until about 11:30. And then, of course, on Saturday, we're going to be doing our Kabbalist faction quest for the Syndicate. So you're welcome to come join us for that and be watching for a bonus stream on my social media and all of that. So now's a good time to just pop on over here, right here, boop, and help support the stream for free by going over here to the YouTube, hit that subscribe, go to Twitter, hit that follow so you know when I do those bonus streams and whatnot. I'm going to do a bonus stream for Bomb Drop Day, for Fallout. We're going to probably get there about 10:30 in the morning on Saturday. We're going to do our daily from Friday, which carries over, and then we'll wait for it to reset, and then we'll do our daily for Saturday as well, and we'll have fun doing some Bomb Drop event things as well. And then, of course, we'll be back at 10 p.m. For some New World. But also go ahead and check out the Discord, discord.gg. Go over there and be part of my awesome community of the Teamwork Tycoons. Go over there, read the rules. Got to scroll up a little bit, read those rules, hit that green check mark. You get a special title, Teamwork Tycoon, allow you to access the other side. You can introduce yourself. You can put your pet pics up there. You can check out the latest information about Fallout, about No Man's Sky, about New World, and a whole bunch of other games like Astroneer, Satisfactory, all the kind of main games that I play here on stream. You can get the latest info because I have it all channeling into my Discord. So any of the kind of latest info that drops, you're going to know it right away because it's going to pipe it right into that Discord. You can also check out the website if you want to see what's going on in my studio. You're like, Kismet, what camera do you use? What computer do you have? What microphone? All that stuff is up there with links. You just click it, go right over there, and get it done. Now, you can also help support the stream by going to patreon.com/Kismet. That's me. And helping support the stream that way, because 95%, not just 50%, but 95%, because 50% here on the stream, because your sub, half of your sub dollar goes to Twitch. But on Patreon, 95% of it goes into the stream and helps support the Kismet Love Train. It helps me keep doing giveaways and keep doing all the fun stuff that we do here on stream. All right? I do appreciate everybody who does go and do that. Now, again, that's it for me, everybody. We are going to go into battle mode. And again, that's where you won't see or hear me, but the battles will continue. I will try to keep them going every 30 minutes for the rest of the day until I come back in about 6 hours from now, whatever it is local your time, which is 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in my time. All right. So thanks for being here, everybody. I will see you all then. See you all later. Bye, everybody. Hey everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.